Most of us are disrespecting our future selves so much every single day. And I'm not much better than you guys. I'm saying us because I do the same things. But let's break this down. Raw, unfiltered, so none of us wake up in 5 years and think, damn, I hate myself for not doing this 5 years ago. Let's just get right into it. I'm journaling my own documentary. This is a documentary of my life and how I'm dealing with it, and how I'm going to become the best man possible. This message matters because there will be some of you that are steps ahead of me, but most of you at 19, I am 19, most of you will be 17, 16, and there will be a couple steps behind me. And I'm hoping with this message getting out there, you'll be able to skip those steps that I had to go through, and you'll be able to achieve the greatness that I'm setting out for sooner with less trouble than I do. This is a real raw message. Yes, I might be doing it just to make some money. Who isn't? Everyone works for money, right? But this is truth. This is how I've seen myself make progress in the past couple months, years. When I was 15, 16, I would do the Iman Gatsi monk modes with my friends. And, well, I say friends, it was just a friend, a man named Stefan. We used to lock in and compare to each other who's working harder in the gym. We used to get into the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. I had college after, which was football college. I played football in college. And I'm just going to remind you guys that I'm on a journey to become the man I said I want to be. And I want to help you guys become the man, woman that you want to be. My biggest problem, as I've mentioned before, is dopamine. Shit, we all love dopamine, right? Like, think about it. You sit down, you eat. You don't even realize these things, but you sit down, you eat, and you're like, well, I'm eating, so let me just put on a YouTube video. You are so addicted, you don't even realize. I realized it today where I truly didn't even think about what YouTube video I'm going to make today. The issue being is I have been so non-stop. Having a schedule is great because I'm so busy and I know what I'm doing. I'm saving my brain points. If you know about brain points, shout out to you. Let me know in the comments. But truly, you are saving so many brain points with a schedule, but then you are also not allowing yourself to expand on deeper thinking. So when you're eating, for example, you don't need to watch that YouTube video. You don't need to scroll TikTok. You don't need to play Clash Royale on your phone. Those are just some things that I do because I enjoy them. But I could be spending that 10 minutes time eating my meal prep, deep thinking about what YouTube video I'm going to make today, what I'm going to share to you guys, what's really fucking bothering me today or the next day, It's the extra little brownie points that you could be using for yourself to make your day even better, planned out, easier. Don't let comfort steal your purpose. How gaming, scrolling, overthinking, just disrespecting your future self. Some deep questions that GPT asked me today was, when I'm 40, what would my 40-year-old self regret not doing now? And my mate Arnis said something really, really true and really, really real. It's, why don't I think that far ahead and be that 40-year-old man now? And he wouldn't tolerate bullshit. He wouldn't tolerate negativity. He wouldn't tolerate that I'm half-assing my gym day sometimes, where I'm saying it's good enough instead of sticking to a strict regimen and doing everything I can every day. And I'm pussing out, not being this man I fully want to be, where I'm going, okay, yeah, like today, for example, it was back, triceps, and stretching. Back and triceps, lovely. I hit it with full purpose, no intensity, but I did every rep, every set perfectly, right amount of weight. I even did warm-ups sets, perfect. But when it got to stretching, I put some YouTube on and I stretched and I was like, yeah, that's enough. Not fully immersing myself in that time where I'm stretching and really deeply getting to know my body. Stretching is so powerful. If you haven't tried it, do it, you realize how weak you truly are and how you need a distraction to sometimes get through it, because it's hard. Lifting weights, difficult. Stretching, harder. The cost, you never think about the cost, but you'll go to the shop and you'll snack. Let's say every Friday you go out and you're like, yeah, it's the weekend, I'm gonna buy myself a pack of crisps for both of the days, some snacks to get me through today because I'm gonna play a bit, some drinks, some ice cream because it's hot. Those little bits of money, they stack up. If you think about your wage, for example, if you're working, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna work 1 hour extra a day. Let's say you're on £13 an hour, minimum wage. You're making, what, an extra 60 quid a week? Sounds fucking great, no? But then when you think about the other way, you're like, oh yeah, I can spend 20 quid here and there. You're not thinking about it logically. You gotta think about it straightforward. Think about the cost of every 10 minutes that you waste on that dopamine, every hour you waste, every second you spend relaxing instead of dedicating it to your future self, instead of abandoning them. Think about the edge you're losing, the future self that's gonna look at you and be like, I fucking hate you, with this anger in their body. Just thinking, why wasn't I like this 5 years ago? There is an easy solution to this. Like I mentioned structure earlier, it is so important to know what you're doing. I feel like my biggest flaw is weekends. I suck over the weekends because Monday to Friday, I have a schedule. I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm going to be doing. Saturday, Sunday comes, I don't need to get up. I can stay in bed. I can do gym whenever. I can journal whenever, you know. There isn't a schedule, and it's like I can play in between. I have so much time. It's 24 hours a day. I can sleep most of it if I really wanted to and relax and get back to it Monday, Friday. But then you lose 48 hours a week, you know? There are so many hours in that weekend that can be so productive if you really worked fucking hard. In journaling, again, ChatGPT asked me some great fucking questions. What are some habits that 10k a month you would make sure he still has? Structure, as I've gone over. Journaling. Journaling is so fucking good, because without journaling, if you truly do it well and deeply think and rawly, you know, express your emotions, you don't think about it, just write. Or the best way I find to do it is tap that microphone button and speak into it, because you can't stop yourself from speaking. You just speak your thoughts. It's like a millisecond. It goes bang, bang, out your mouth. And you can't stop yourself. When you're typing, you can think about what you're saying. You know, it takes a second. You have to tell your fingers to press this key, this key, this key, this key. I get some of you are cool and don't have to look at the keyboard to type. But speak it. Journal. You will realize how many mistakes you make in a day. I do believe that ChatGPT makes it that much more potent and powerful, because it helps you deeply analyze exactly what you want to know, and it tells you its perspectives, where it's emotionless, it's a robot. It gets how you feel, it understands it, but it will tell you. Doesn't matter. Like today, I feel I'm getting great success from the gym, but really there are days where I'm half-assing it, and it told me straight today. I was like, how would you answer my questions today? And it said I would stop half-assing the gym. I would stop saying it's good enough, and I would start doing it fucking how I said the day before I would do it. Start sticking to the truth of my word. Choosing what to sacrifice. Choosing might be the wrong word. Making sacrifices. That relaxed time that you think you need. I get it, everyone needs to relax. It's not a bad thing. But you can heal your body instead of choosing the TikToks, gaming, validation seeking. You know, you post a reel or YouTube video and you're sitting there, you're looking at those analytics, you see people viewed it, but they've only watched so long. I get it, that's productive as well, because you're looking at it and you're like, okay, clearly I'm doing something wrong. People aren't watching my videos. People aren't liking my videos. People aren't saving, sharing. It's important. But it's this validation seeking of, oh, I got a like, oh, I got a comment, you know. That shouldn't affect your journey. The gaming shouldn't affect your journey. The TikTok, the gaming, the Clash Royale playing, the eating, the listening and talking shit about your colleagues and the bad stories that they might have, that's negative energy that you don't need. It's these dopamine validation hits. Just shit. You don't need that shit. How I implement these, how I found is the best way. Again, linking it to how important it is to think this way. Don't abandon your future self. You might see it differently to me, and you might want to phrase it as, don't abandon your present self. You are your universe. You are what you are. You are the world. You create your destiny. And if you abandon it, even for a second, you're already going a different path. Imagine you're just train and you're fucking chucking it down, you're steaming, powerful. Oh, what's that? If I go down this way, I can relax for a bit and I don't have to work so hard. Yeah, let's go down there. But that road ends up delaying and it's like a hump in the tracks. Instead of going straight, you're going and it's delaying you. And your future self, your destination by being this train, it's just still waiting there. And it's like, okay, well, why is the time of arrival just delayed by 5 minutes? You know, you're waiting there for a train, you need to get to the airport, bang, 5-minute delay. Bang, another 5-minute delay. Oh, a 2-second delay today. 10-minute delay. Oh, he didn't watch YouTube today and deeply thought about his YouTube video, so he could have skipped all those minutes. Oh, he's going to be a 10-minute faster. You never truly know when you're going to make it, but there is a time that it's going to happen. If you truly deeply reflect, no matter what, if you are going to make it, there is somewhere in this world, in the future that exists, the tomorrow that's there. It's not promised, but it's there. It's like waiting for you, right? And you can choose to go straight to it. You can choose to, go faster. You can choose to delay it and go in humps and squiggles and go on detours around the world. But there's one thing that you can never dodge, and that's getting there. It is there. Would you want to get there tomorrow or in 5 years? That's truth about abandoning yourself. You gotta realize your future self is counting on you. You can't abandon him for cheap pleasure today. We are all on a mission to build discipline, a stronger mindset, and respect for the man that we're becoming. You gotta join me on that mission. Something that I would say to myself if I got to meet myself when I was 17 or 16 to 3 years ago is have another plan. I was so dedicated to football that I was so absolved that I never had a longevity, long-term plan. The main fucking message would be, look at the future. Talk to your future self every fucking day and realize how far you are away from being your future self. Why are you not your future self today? We're speaking about this future self as if he was a person already. He's this guy, this masculine guy that gets up every morning the same day. He doesn't even feel tired anymore. He doesn't let that have control over his head. Gets up with purpose. He doesn't have to rush because everything is so scheduled. Everything is so precise that he doesn't have to worry about being late. He knows he's going to get there on time. He knows he has time to do things he wants to do and has to do to perform to his best. He knows when he gets in the gym, he's not going to slack off. He's going to perform to his best every fucking time. I am building my future self with every small 1% decision. You gotta follow along with my journey, and if you do want to, please subscribe, like the video. It means a lot. I know I mentioned don't look at analytics, but it means a lot. And I thank you guys for watching today. But we're gonna get that shit.